My name is Alicia and I'm an expert in bimbofication. I'm a bimbo and I'm proud of it. Bimbofication is about looking plastic perfect and dressing as a male fantasy, basically. Platinum hair and big boobs, small waist and 4-inch heels. I grew up north of Copenhagen in Denmark, which is a wealthy area. When I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a stripper, but I was probably better to have an education first. So I went to college. I saw this amazing cartoon with an extreme blonde, big-breasted lady, and I just thought she looked amazing. And on that photo, it says, "Are you into bimbofication?" or something like that. That started my transformation into this beautiful bimbo. Part of being a bimbo to me is about embracing the look all the time, not only if I go out the house for others to see, but this is for me. So I do it as soon as I wake up in the morning. I love it. Every day to me is like playing dress up. It's not something that you just take on. It takes a lot of energy and it takes a lot of time to transform into this bimbo every day. 1 year ago, I had my breast done bigger. I thought it was so much fun to try to change some more. So I started to get injections in my cheeks. I had to contour my jawline as well. I did some fillers in my nose, my forehead, and my lips. I really love to have a frozen face as much as possible because I feel like that is a lot about being a bimbo. I love how tall I am in these heels compared to you.
Bimbofication. It's a really cool idea, actually. I support her big breast. I like it. How did you sleep last night?
Is that pain?
Still pain?
Yeah, when I lie on that side, then I wake up in the middle of the night. I got infection in my incision. I can start to feel where the infection has been because I feel like I think it's scar tissue that is starting to harden the right breast. I'm hoping that Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif can help me to get rid of my hardness and at the same time help me move forward with my bimbofication. I would love to have my ribs removed and have an internal corset to always make it really, really small waist, a bigger butt. Then also maybe in the future get my finger stitched together, make it a permanent doll hand. I love that idea. Also go bigger because opening this area up without going bigger would just be ridiculous to me.
So a friend of mine just dropped off CBD cannabinoids skincare line.
CBD from marijuana, CBD.
Yeah. I tried it to see if the anti-inflammatory effect would work. I have a little bit of tendonitis right here.
And?
It was actually a significant improvement in the discomfort right here.
Right away?
Within about 5 minutes.
Did you feel like raiding the refrigerator afterwards?
No, it didn't get no psychoactive. No, it didn't do anything.
Did you smoke marijuana in high school? You tried marijuana in high school?
I mean, in high school, well, yeah. I mean, everyone's tried marijuana.
Do you remember?
Back in our days,
yes,
everyone was smoking before class.
Really?
And after school.
Before class, go to school stoned? You're kidding me.
Everyone was smoking before class.
You go to school stoned?
I tried it once.
You're
before
kidding
class.
me. All this time, it turns out that Paul is the Snoop Dogg of plastic surgery. What's next? Gin and juice?
Will you please send in Alicia?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Alicia, Dr.
Alicia,
Nassif.
nice to meet you.
Hi, Terry Dubrow.
Alicia, nice to meet you.
How long have you guys been together?
2 years almost.
Yeah, I told him right from the beginning that I was very fascinated by big boob and, long blonde hair and everything like that. And he was like, all right, well.
I can live with that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was actually really, really goth when I met him. I just started 1 year ago to transform myself. It's called bimbofication.
Bimbofication?
Yeah.
So when we hear the word bimbo, we think of someone who just is very stupid.
I don't want to be an airhead, but basically what it is to look like a male fantasy, have a bit of a blow doll look. I want to look like a doll, but I don't want to be a doll. And I know that is very contradictory, but I feel like my body is a form of art.
You consider yourself a himbo to a certain degree, don't you? He starts by shaving his back.
Uh-huh.
And then he does various procedures to himself to enhance what's lacking, if you know what I mean.
Right now.
Terry, yes, I know I'm handsome, but I have brains. I'm not a himbo.
tell us about the plastic surgery you've had.
A year ago, I enlarged my boob from nothing to 650 cc's. I got infection, which now the right boob is much harder than the other one.
What other things are on your list that you're thinking about doing?
A Brazilian butt lift and rib removal as well to, you know, smaller the waist.
Okay, what
I
else?
like an internal corset to always make the waist line slim and bigger boobs. At one point, I even thought about, you know, sewing my fingers together because that would create like a doll hand. I don't know how that will work.
Yeah, no. Your first foray into the world of plastic surgery, you had a complication. You not only want to fix it, you want to go bigger and have other procedures.
You know what? I'm not doing things just for the sake of doing them. I'm doing it because I have an end goal in mind.
Which is?
The complete extreme, like, plastic perfect bimbo, really.
The next step is really to go in the exam room, get an appreciation of what's going on anatomically, and really maybe give you a heart-to-heart regarding everything else you're considering, okay? Normally we see patients after they've had all of their plastic surgery. So I'm really hoping we can talk some sense into her because some of the things she wants to do are really high risk.
I've had Botox under my eye, here and in the forehead.
Under your eye, huh?
Yeah.
Raise your eyebrows.
Raise.
Raise your eyebrows. Okay, so that Botox, that Botox is in full effect.
I'm ready for another part of Botox.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think when you get used to having the totally smooth
so you like
face,
a
then you get
frozen
addicted.
forehead.
Yeah, I do. I like a frozen face. They are lifted. Now?
This one is soft and happy, and this one's firm and encapsulated, and that's why
And
this
it hurts
hurts.
when you do like that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you have what we call grade 3 capsular contracture, where you can't really see that it's distorted, but it's hard and it's causing you discomfort.
Okay.
4th grade is when it gets so bad, it starts to move up like this and becomes visually deformed.
Will that happen?
You're on the way to that possibly happening. You need a procedure called a capsulectomy, which is removal of the scar tissue. The chance that it will come back is probably 20 to 25%. Lower if you go smaller.
What do you think about that?
It's horrifying. No, just no. I'm not gonna go smaller.
We as doctors want to help you, but we can't participate in surgical procedures that we don't agree with. If you go bigger, it could make you disabled cosmetically in many ways. I'd be happy to help Alicia with her breast problem, but in order to do that, I have to go to a smaller size, not a bigger size, but I don't think that's what she wants.
One thing you said that I'm going to totally disagree with you to do is the rib removal. And we've seen now a few patients that have done that. And the thing is, when you're in that area, you have the lungs, you have the liver. One of those things can be lacerated. And if that happens, that can kill you.
Yeah.
In addition to this internal corset, tightening the inside of the muscles, that's something especially, there's a lot of intestines in that area. And if they sit there and they nick one of those intestines, basically you're spilling your feces, and that will kill you.
But
so these are things that are very dangerous to do.
There's complication about getting tattoos as well.
Yeah, no.
But
Like
like
what?
you can get an infection
Rare.
and stuff like that.
Rare. And by the way, you get an infection from a tattoo, it doesn't go into your organs and
but
kill
the
you.
thing is, but that's kind of part of the whole progress.
We are not saying don't have plastic surgery, but you're a young, beautiful, intelligent girl. Make good, intelligent decisions with your life and with your body. I want you to just think about it before you go through this process of bimbofication.
I am sad that he don't want to do my boobs bigger, but one day these boobs will be 1500 cc's.
Do they make these in men's?
Oh, yeah,
Because
baby.
this is so perfect for you. You'd be almost average height if you wore one of these.
Oh, you're a dick.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Mr.
for taking me.
Comedian.
No, thank you so much.